Welcome to Fishing Sim World Career Mode. Like all pros, you will start out in the amateur ranks, where you can choose to fish the disciplines that interest you the most. The events are split into bass, carp, and predator, and you are free to join or leave any of these tours as you wish throughout your career. As you compete in the events, you will earn tour points and prize money, as well as gaining followers. The more followers you have, the more interested different sponsors. When fishing for carp, you should take your time to be observant of the water, looking for a fish tail such as bubbles rising to the surface or fish jumping out of the water. This will help to identify areas that you want to target. When there are no visible indications of carp being present, you want to target areas carp will inhabit or patrol, not all of which can be seen above the water. Weed beds and lily pads provide carp with natural supplies of food. Anywhere there is food, you can expect carp to be patrolling the area. Overhanging trees, islands, reeds, and rocks around gravel beds provide carp with shelter and security. Carp often patrol at different depths when looking for food sources. A silt bed provides a good supply of bloodworms, making it a hot spot for hungry carp. Carp have been known to use different geographic features as reference points to find their way around certain areas of the lake. The margins and banks that protrude out into the lake are a feature where carp often patrol. This is going to be different between lakes, so you should take your time looking for carp and identifying their feeding areas, making sure you're using the most effective rig for that area. Your inventory is filled with all the equipment you currently own and can be accessed anywhere on the lake. A preset tackle box is comprised of 3 rods, and you can switch between saved tackle boxes or change an individual aspect of a rod setup. Select any equipment category which you desire to change. Each category is comprised of all compatible equipment options. Rods have dependencies with other equipment based on fishing style, so changing to certain rods will also change the dependent equipment. An overhead cast is ideal for performing long-range casts. The cast power will start increasing once you begin casting. This line represents the furthest you can cast. You should aim to release the cast before this line, depending on how far you want to cast. When you apply too much power to your cast, the power meter will go red. This will affect your casting distance and accuracy. This will start reeling in your line. While fishing, you can increase or decrease the rate your line is reeled in by adjusting your reel speed. You can switch between all your rods so long as you're within close proximity of your rod stand. You will want to use different casting styles based on the desired casting distance. You can switch between the casting methods anytime before committing to a cast. All casts are executed using the same control methods, whether you are using simple or total cast controls.